Racing. We'll get started right off the bat with media questions. So if you have a question, please raise your hand.
Hi, Coach. Thanks for taking the time. Obviously not the result that Gotham wanted today. So just kind of overall your thoughts on the performance and kind of where you obviously have to go back and take a look at all the film, but just where your initial thoughts are and what could have been better today.
Yeah, well, I think that we started the game even. It was very even at the beginning of the game, but football is about effectiveness. I think we had a couple of good chances to take the lead. We don't. And then in that play, to be honest, I don't understand how the VAR doesn't really look at it, because Jenna got completely fouled in that goal and can't block, and you're going 1-0 down. And then after going 1-0 down, it was difficult. But we still keep pushing, had the chances. And then the second half, I think we started obviously with that first minute, that very unfortunate with that goal, but credit to Tembi, he scored a very good goal. And we tried everything. I think we are around 20 shots, 7 on target, but we have to be better. We have to be better when we are in and around the box. We have to make sure that we are more effective football. You don't win for having more attacks or having more chances. You win for goals, and we need to score.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
No worries. Thank you very much, Jenna.
All right. Our next question will go to Peyton Skeels. Peyton.
Hi, Juan. It's the first losing streak of the season. What do you feel needs to be done to get back on track going into next week with the send-off match against Chicago?
Well, no, I'm not sure if it's a losing streak, because we come from drawing in a very difficult pitch like is Houston. We are playing a lot of away games, and we know that that's always a bit more difficult. I think we are the best team in the league. I don't know the last scores, but we are the best team in the league playing away from home, or the one that has the most points. So I think it's a question of just making sure that when we win games, we're not the best. When we lose games, we're not the worst. It's about checking what we've done well, making sure we correct what we need to be better, and get ready to get those 3 points at home against Chicago next week. No?
Thank you. And can you update us on the status of Taylor Smith?
Taylor Smith. Yeah, Taylor had a little bit of a groin injury, so at the moment it's an ongoing situation. So hopefully she will be with us very soon, but at the moment we don't have a time frame.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we will go back to Jenna. Jenna?
Hello. Oh, am I unmuted? Okay. Sorry. Yeah, thanks again so much for taking the time. There was a little bit of rotation in the roster today. We saw Mewis not starting, and Delaney getting the start. What was kind of going into those decisions today? Midweek match or anything like that. So what was kind of the thought there?
Yeah, well, Christy in this case has been playing a lot of minutes. Sometimes players also need to rotate, even if it's only one game a week. So that was the decision for it. And, we thought that obviously our stronger midfielder to go in the game, it was with Ali Neely and McCall today. And we wanted Christy to have an impact coming off the bench. And I think she did. Like she affected the play. She had some shots. She played a fantastic corner for Kelly. That would have probably, that moment was a key moment to change the game, and something we work on. So, but today wasn't, had the feeling that we could have been playing there for another 2 hours and we weren't going to score. It was one of those days. Another day we go, first chance goal, second chance goal, and another day you had 20 shots and don't score a goal. But that's football, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And then for Ify Onumonu, she got some good minutes today, and she is officially going to the World Cup now. So just, your thoughts on Ify and her performances this season, and thoughts on her going to the World Cup.
Yeah, obviously for us it's a moment of pride. Ify goes to the World Cup. She's an important player of the team and an important player of the club. And we're going to be absolutely behind her. We're very, very pleased that she makes, that an unforgettable experience. At the end of the day, a World Cup is an opportunity or a moment that every football player, coach, anyone that is a journalist as well, I'm sure, involved with the game want to attend. And yeah, Ify, again, is an important player for us. Sometimes he's been a player that is started, sometimes a player that is been coming off the bench, but we really trust and believe that she can help us today. We obviously, as you said, she played a good amount of minutes to try to change the game. We knew it was going to be hot. We knew her energy and ability could help us. Today, it couldn't be, but that doesn't change how happy we are with her.
Thanks so much.
All right, and then Peyton, do you have one final follow-up?
Just kind of looking at the season as a whole now, you guys started out really strong as a group going into this World Cup kind of time frame and moving into the second half of the season. How do you feel the team's doing just in general?
Well, I'm very pleased, no? Like for us, the target is always been trying to be better than what we were, try to get to the playoffs, try to win every game. At the moment, I think the team is competing really well. Obviously, we have some players that are out that are important also for the squad, but I'm very, very pleased. No, we are in the halfway through the season. The team is in a good position, and I'm very pleased with how things are going. Is everything in our hands in both competitions. For us, it's very important that also the Challenge Cup, everything is up there to play. No?
Thank you.
All right, we've got one more from Jenna. Go ahead, Jenna.
Yeah, thanks so much. I noticed that Midge Purse was off the injury list, but not with the team today. Is that just still she's kind of getting back to it, or just kind of what's her trajectory for us to maybe see a return to play for Midge?
Yeah, I think with Mitch, obviously, the players always follow the same protocol. So we do, obviously, a player gets injured, he has, then he works towards return to play, recovering from the injury. Once you are off the injury list, but available to play, you need to get fit and ready to play. She's worked extremely hard. Mitch has an unbelievable work ethic, but she got the green light maybe a bit late, so we wanted to have a few more sessions with her before she plays. So hopefully, if all goes well, we will see her finally very soon.
Awesome. All right, that's all for me. I promise. Thanks again so much.
It's okay, Jenna. You guys, you are as important as anyone else.
Thank you, Jenna. One last one, Coach. Headed back home. Another match at Red Bull Arena with some exciting celebrations. McCall's 200th to celebrate in front of the fans, as well as a World Cup send-off match. What are you looking forward to and preparing the team to come home?
Well, we are looking for the 3 points. We're looking for a performance that makes our fans happy, that we gave McCall that victory that we really wanted to give her today. And obviously for the players that are going to the World Cup, is also the last game with us in a period of time. So we want to make sure that they live that special experience with a good taste in the mouth, and looking forward to come back to the team environment. No, I think that it's an important game for us in front of our fans again after a couple of games on the road. So we're really looking forward to play and to perform in front of our fans. No, I think they've been great. They've been fantastic all season. I think last time it was unbelievable how many of them were there. So we hope that they are with us again and that we can dedicate a victory to them. No?
Thank you, Coach. All right, we are now joined by Ify Onumonu. We'll kick it off with Jenna Tonelli. Jenna, go ahead.
Hi, Ify. Thanks so much for taking the time. I'll get into the game in a second, but just want to ask you about your World Cup call-up. It's official, you're going, and just, your thoughts and reaction on getting that official call-up.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredibly exciting. It's probably going to be the highlight of my career. It's my first World Cup. So I'm really excited. I'm grateful. I feel absolutely blessed. And, it's going to be a roller coaster of a ride, but I am ready.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And then on today's game, obviously not the result that Gotham wanted. You came in as a sub in the second half. So, what were kind of your instructions coming into to that second half, 2 goals down, to try to change that result?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game. I mean, this team it's a good team. So sort of coming in, I was told to be aggressive and go forward, and I tried to do that. So yeah, we went 2-0 down before I was able to come in. So it was a grind coming in, and did everything I could to try to get us some sort of point, get us back into the game. And, sometimes it just goes that way. So yeah.
Yeah, understand. Thanks so much, Ify, and congrats on the call up.
Thank you.
Ify, good game today. Popped in, made some contributions, and now heading home. How excited are you to play in front of the home fans before you get to go to the World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to be home. So I'm excited to be back at Red Bull. I'm excited to be in front of the fans that are always there for us and support us. So going on the road is always difficult. So it'll be good, and it's our second road game in a row. So it doesn't feel like we've had much at home. So it'll be nice to be at home for a change.
Awesome. And we'll take one question from Peyton Skeels. Go ahead, Peyton.
Thanks. Ify, looking kind of as today didn't go your way, but the season as a whole, as a team and as an individual, how are you feeling? And like you said, really excited to go to the World Cup. Congratulations on that. But kind of looking at both that and club, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, if we compare this to last year, it's so much better than where we were. So that's a positive. Looking forward, I think there's so much more that this team can give. I would say we might have hit like a little bit of a rough patch. But, I think looking forward, there's nothing really that we're too worried about. We're just going to have to, things like this happen mid-season. And, I think this team has it in us to go forward and really, be something, towards, now we're in the second half. So we're going to fight and we're going to grind, and it's going to be a grind. And I think we can make this season turn for us. And, honestly, we're mid-table, so it's not terrible. Anything can happen going forward, and there's only little fixes that we have to make. That being said, I'm not worried what this team can do. Yes, I do. I'm disappointed in where we are right now, because I know there's so much more that we can give. But we're just gonna, head into training and do what we need to do and come back stronger. So yeah, not worried.
Thank you.